My name's Heather Moore, and I'm the Policy and Strategic Projects Advisor for the Salvation Army. I also am the policy lead on modern slavery and migration. In Australia, we've been engaged in anti-slavery work since about 2007, when we started the country's first refuge for survivors of modern slavery and human trafficking. Well, there's two estimates in Australia right now. One is by the Minderoo Foundation's, the Global Slavery Index's estimate is 15,000 people are in some form of modern slavery at any given day across the country. The government released its first national estimate last year, and that used different methodology, and it only looked at specific time frames from about 2016 to 2018, and that estimate was far lower, and it looked at about, I think it estimated at about 1,300 to 1,900 people were held in slavery-like conditions or slavery conditions. One of the other findings from the estimate was that for every 5 victims, 4 go undetected. It's estimated that about 41 million people are held in slavery around the world today, and about 71% of those are estimated to be women and girls. So there is definitely an overrepresentation of women and girls in this problem. Part of that may be some push factors in terms of poverty, disadvantage, marginalization, gender-based violence. But you also have high rates of exploitation in highly feminized occupations. And so to bring this really down to the local level, one of the key types of slavery that we're seeing in Canberra and in Australia is domestic servitude. For as long as the Salvation Army has been involved in this space, but even before, there have been news reports detailing stories of domestic workers running away from embassies, not just in Canberra, but actually there have been cases in other cities as well, Melbourne, Sydney, Perth. Under the Vienna Conventions, diplomats globally are entitled to bring domestic staff around the world with them on placement. And that's the intention behind that provision when these conventions were ratified, was to give diplomats some stability. One of the things that we've called for many years is to decentralize the federal response. Right now it all sits with federal agencies, and there are some protocols that delineate some collaboration with state police, but what we really need is a ground-up response. And this is a proven model from around the world, and in fact our own aid money has funded similar projects across the ASEAN region, so we need to bring that home.